All right, let's go on and get into our new session. This is our new little, section of the podcast. We kind of enjoy. Craig likes it. I kind of like trying to find like some things we can like discuss on this shit. Cap or fact?
I like the quick hits.
It's the quick hits, right? I know you've seen this in the media this week. Dwight Howard allegedly admits to consensual sex with a man. Yeah. But then he alleges he didn't commit any acts of such that never happened, even though in the paperwork it did say allegedly he admitted to consensual acts.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Paperwork said he admitted to consensual acts.
So his lawyer said that he told his lawyer one
paperwork. No, forget his lawyer. The paperwork said every act that was committed was consensual. But then Dwight came out in the media and said these acts are false and I didn't do no such thing.
Oh, I think you're getting them mixed up because he definitely came out and said again, like, whatever I do in my bedroom is my bedroom, and I'm into freaky stuff. Yeah. He said, I'm a freaky dude. So that's what he said. So,
but the paperwork said.
Now, the paperwork said it was consensual, and I think what he's saying that he denying is the assault stuff, the alleged sexual assault. No.
He was denying any interactions with said people, even though the paperwork said he admitted. So the question is, cap or fact, Dwight Howard had consensual, actions with these people, or it didn't happen at all? In his mind, he's saying it didn't happen at all. Is Dwight capping or fact? Okay, fact.
No, it happened.
Here we go. Fact.
It easily happened. Now, what's happened, this is how I separate it. That specific story, I'm going to say that I don't know if that's all the way 100% true. He might just be trying to get some money because the earlier text messages, from what I understood, that came out a while ago when he was letting them know, hey, my son sleep here, da-da-da, all of that. Mm-hmm. Well, my son in the room sleep, rather. He was also telling them somebody else coming over, da-da-da. So dude kind of knew that somebody was going to be there, and he came over there, whatever, they got down. But other stuff came out. I don't know how stuff goes in those things. I don't know how it goes in the homosexual world. I don't know how it goes in the orgy sex room world. I ain't never been there. I ain't never done it. Whatever they find okay, I wouldn't know. All of that got to be explained before Dwight be like, hey, this what happened. Because I'm sure maybe he did do something to some other people that they weren't ready to be done to them. Mm-hmm. And that might be crossing the line in every world, but we know. Anyways, I'm trying to like walk some fine line, but
I got him on the trying to walk the ropes. I got you today.
I'm trying to explain it without getting too vulgar, but some dude might.
Oh, I know what you're trying to say.
Because I don't want to be funny and disrespectful. I'm trying to be nice without saying it in no weird, funny way.
I don't care about being nice.
Some dudes might not be ready for the juicy Smollett, and then you trying to, get them with the juicy Smollett, and you trying to talk them into it and force them, and they might look at that as a form of that.
The Dwight is a big guy,
that's what I'm saying.
7 foot, cock diesel, pause.
You
know what I'm saying? No pun intended.
You find yourself in that situation and stuff in the room, like, God forbid I'm ever in a situation, jail or anything. Cause
you better hope you ain't in no situation with Dwight Howard. He gonna take it from you, bro.
Not even Dwight, just out of there. Somebody bigger.
Correct.
And then you gotta.
The White want it, bro. You out of there.
Hey, no, we got to die. We got to die, bro. Like, for real. Like, it's over. That's why it's like it's over for me at that point. You remember the dude, it was something I seen in one of these prison shows, a TV show. A dude went to jail and he had glasses. And I was like, if I ever go to jail, that's what I'm doing. He took his glasses off and he grinded this shit down. And then he had like just the points and the things, right? So he was wearing them. And then somebody tried to fuck with him. Die!
Hey, I could see Craig in prison like grinding his glasses to make sure.
Oh, that would be on the fucking bricks. I could see
Craig doing it. He ain't even gonna be able to see the person he's stabbing. Blind as hell.
I'll be missing this shit because my depth off. Oh shit. Oh,
you man. Stupid. All right, yo. So for that one, I'm gonna say fact, man. I think Dwight definitely. I done seen Dwight do some suspect stuff on the camera, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I seen him one time. He touched one of his teammates. Your boy. And I love some of my homies, bro. I done ran chicks with my homies. I ain't never touched none of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You digs like that ain't straight dude stuff. So I'm gonna say fact on that one. So let's get to the next one. All right, Kim K hired a male nanny. Some women think men should be okay with this practice as it shows security in your manhood. Cap or fact, Craig? Man should be okay with his girl ordering a male nanny.
Cap, like lids cap, like nothing but cap.
I'm gonna agree. This is total cap. I'm never gonna agree with this. No, I don't know what they talking about.
There's no reason for no man to be interested in kids that's not his own. And anytime a man is interested in kids that's not his own, he should be looked into. I'm not saying that it's a guaranteed thing. I'm not saying he couldn't possibly just want to help kids out. But it should be looked into because it's weird. And it's definitely not finna be no man babysitting my kids or helping raise my kids that's not fucking my baby mama.
Yeah, I don't want no man making my kids biscuits. If you in my house making my kids biscuits, we gotta run the fade, bro. I don't want no man in there making, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you in there making jambalaya for my kids. Nah, bro, you not here for that. No man should be in my house when I'm gone. I don't care if it's my brother. I don't care if it's your brother. Why you in my house, bro?
And
go to your own crib.
And the way dick pussy work is no way that you not gonna feel you either want to do harm to my children or you're gonna get feelings for the wife, the girl, whatever it is, because you a man in here, you probably spending time with her doing all this stuff.
You trying to be the man I'm not? You trying to be the man I'm not? You doing stuff I don't want to do. I don't take the trash out. Oh, don't worry about it. I take the trash off. Oh, nigga, I'm trying to do something I ain't do. Yeah. Oh, I ain't cut the grass. You gonna cut the grass? Don't try to do some shit that I ain't do.
We supposed to argue about that.
Hell yeah, nigga. That's how this works.
How do you think this relationship gonna get better if we don't argue over shit?
Oh, what, nigga? You fixing the shingles on the top of the roof? They ain't what we paying you for, nigga. Why you trying to do all the extra? You trying to impress her, nigga?
Yeah,
nah, bro. Can't do it.
I'm cool on that.
Yep.
Nah.
Kim K tripping.
Nope. She wanted the I don't know what that is. It's a deeper, darker there.
Yeah, I ain't buying it. Cap.
It's something.
We ain't never agreeing. We ain't never accepting. Let's get to the next one.
And Kanye live right next door. What you mean a male figure in the house? They right here. I'm right here. They can look out the window and see me. I'm a figure. Right in the window. My male figure is right in the window.
That's why Kanye moved next door. I don't trust what you doing over there. I'm going to keep an eye out because you be violating. All right, next one. Joe Budden this week stated Charlamagne the God cannot head the Breakfast Club as the main curator if DJ Envy is let go. Is this cap or fact, Greg?
Who said it?
I know you. We know how much you love Joe Budden.
It might not even be fact now.
but not because Joe Budden said it is fact.
Because Joe Budden said it in about 5 years, it'll be fact. Give it 5 years where that happened, where Envy got to go, where Charlamagne hold it up. They'll try it. But in 5 years, it won't have the Breakfast Club numbers, and Joe Budden will be right.
Hey, Craig gonna co-sign anything Joe Budden say. I'm telling you,
it
don't matter.
It still ain't been proven yet, and because his track record on calling stuff is good, I'm gonna give him that credit to say, yeah, it might not be fact now. Because honestly, if you asking me what I think he could pull it off if they make the right moves. But I think it'll be kind of a fake A-Mike because I don't know if Charlamagne would be that show working. He good there because of the seat he sit in and the thing he can do while he doing it. If you ask him to switch seats and now, you know what I'm saying, be the captain of the ship, it might be different and it might look different, sound different, whatever's the case. Mm-hmm. He's great right now and it's great because he plays that spot. Then if you bring Jess in there, let's say you get Charlamagne and Jess. That's dope now because you got a dope B, you got a dope C, and they got great chemistry. So we'll stick in for that. But I don't know who you can bring in that's going to really take a DJ Envy spot, have that popularity, and also let Charlamagne be him, let Jess be her so they can have their chemistry, and lead us, the audience, into all of that chemistry.
And I think that's why I'm going to say it's fact for everything you just said. I mean, ain't even enough for me to add. Really, you just said it. At the end of the day, I don't think Charlamagne an A-Mike. I think Charlamagne is great at the role he is. He can just be Charlamagne, talk his shit. Of course, he done got to a point now where, you know, he kind of mellow out certain takes. He still be Charlamagne, but it's not as raw and raunchy as it once was. But, like, he still can get a Charlamagne things off. And a lot of that is because you got somebody like DJ Envy to take the A-Mic, set everything up. DJ Envy basically run point. And then you had, when Yee was there, Yee was definitely the C-Mic, But she played her part. I think Just Hilarious is good when she on the show. She played her part, which still allows Charlamagne to be Charlamagne. But if Envy was the lead, can Charlamagne be the A mic? I don't think it'll work. Because I think Charlamagne gonna have to be the A and B mic, and that's gonna be hard to do with Jess unless you find. And I don't even know who you could find to A mic that and set you up the way you and Envy do, because the chemistry is there because y'all been doing it for so long. Y'all personally know each other. Y'all know little funny stories. Y'all since y'all are cool, y'all can joke about things that hit the tabloids and stuff like that.
Beat your ass and your son the man of the house now.
Exactly.
Like, and we can all laugh at that and keep like,
because we know y'all cool and ain't that deep. So I'm gonna say fact.
Yeah, fact. This won't even be a Breakfast Club if he gone.
I'm gonna say
they not even gonna do
exactly
it
what I think.
because you can't recreate none of that. You would have to make. Not saying that it won't be Charlamagne won't get a show or he won't be an A mic on the show and all of that, but it won't be Breakfast Club. They have to give him a whole brand new thing.
Yeah, it wouldn't. It definitely wouldn't be this. It wouldn't be what it has been for all of us in the culture for the last 10, 15 years.
You're right with the chemistry in them, the years and stuff. So they able to make
If you got Envy gone and Ye gone, it's not the Breakfast Club. Yeah, it's just Charlamagne and friends at that point.
Unless you bring Schultz in there.
And that's not gonna work.
That ain't never gonna work. He don't know enough about music.
All right, next cap or fact. This is recent. Banks, Lloyd Banks of G Unit.
Damn, what Banks did?
So it was a statement made on social media that at one point Banks was the top lyricist out here, and there wasn't nobody touching Banks, and nobody want to get on the track with Banks. I'm gonna say that's fact. First off, that's fact. Nobody want to get on the track with Banks at one point. But the guy then said,
show again, but they did go back and forth for a little while.
Okay, we ain't gonna go into that.
Cooler than the other side of the pillow.
We ain't gonna get into the fuck out of here. We ain't gonna get into that right now. We ain't even get into. Don't start, Craig.
Like bangers.
Don't start, Craig. You out here disrespect. Don't you start, PLK. Don't you start. At one point, niggas wasn't touching Banks, even Joe. We ain't finna do that anyway. So that was the comment though. So with Lloyd, this nigga really trying to violate Banks.
No, I just remember that was a funny diss. I remember that intro.
I remember you watching. But at one point I do agree Banks was like that dude.
He was though.
So the guy
king all day.
So Banks said, "What you mean used to be? Okay. I'm still that guy."
Okay.
So Banks still feels he's one of the greatest rappers alive. Is that fact or cap?
That's fact. Once you great, you always great, and I'm not going to take that from him. And he was, at one point, one of the greatest, and he's still rapping a lot more than some of these rappers. He's the one that's dropping 16 to 20 track albums with 3 verses on each track, doing features with a lot of people who got a pen also. So he's really pushing this pen and doing the work. So I'd be remiss to take that away from him and say he's not great just because these young people seem to forget the work that artists put in. So that's definitely fact. Lloyd Banks is definitely one of the greatest lyricists.
All right, Craig, that was a great perspective for you to give. I love your Lloyd Banks. I was a big G Unit fan. 50 Cent at one point was my favorite rapper, so I rocked with everything G Unit. I even bought the little tank top at one point, bro. Mm-hmm. I had the G Unit tank top. I love the unit. I love Banks.
Paul.
At one point, I know Paul. At one point, it was no rapper out here touching Banks, bro. But I'm going to tell you, this is cap. This is cap. Banks, you're no longer one of the greatest rappers.
Have you heard his latest project?
Yes, I still listen to Banks. Right. Banks rap. Look, Banks rapping, bro. But the way Banks rap now is a completely different. He said, I feel like I'm one of the greatest rappers like now. But even if you want to say one of the best rappers, you're not top 10. Banks not top 10 right now, bro.
It's Banks so many not rappers, though.
Top 10. Exactly. Banks not top 10. At one point, you could have said Banks was the top 10 nigga rapping in the game at that point.
And it wasn't that many rappers then.
It was hella rappers. You just had to actually be somewhat good.
It's way more
rappers. No, it ain't way more rappers. It's not way. Nowadays, you ain't got to do shit to get on. You can just put your shit on YouTube. So everybody got a chance to blow up.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
It's always been a bunch of... Nigga, they ain't know who we was when we was rapping. That don't mean we wasn't out here nice killing shit.
I guess.
At one point, Banks would have been a top 10 nigga, bro. Niggas could have argued Banks was a top 10 lyricist.
I also feel like I'm one of the greatest rappers.
Exactly. And no one knows who you are.
I agree with Lloyd.
We put you on there with Jada. They was like, nigga, who the hell is this nigga rapping against Jada?
Like, I'm one of the greatest rappers. All right, just because you ain't heard it.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like at one point, Banks was definitely one of the greatest rappers out here. Like, Banks was that dude. Now Banks, his wordplay is good, but I feel like the feel of what Banks doing is not the same. Right now, currently, and I'm gonna give you an example on why Banks is not one of the greatest rappers out here right now. He just recently did a song called Latex Gloves with 38 Special and Conway off the Special Machinery
he was on that
album. Yeah. Banks had a good verse. He had a good verse, but he got washed. He got washed on there, bro. And I'm not hating Banks. I'm not hating. When I say the verse he put on the Victory, that's one of the greatest verses in hip hop history, bro. Period. I ain't finna debate that with nobody. Banks was that dude. He got washed on it, bro. And it hurts me to say that, but he got washed.
But it's 38 Special and Conway, though.
But that's my point. 38 Special ain't even like one of the biggest artists now. That's Special. That's his bag.
That's fruit
and he
from
got
Lloyd
washed.
Banks' tree, I think.
That's true.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that. But he got washed. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it is. It is a little bit, because he rapped like that.
Yeah, that's your lane. These are the people that you probably influenced to some level, and you got washed. When I heard Special do a song with Kool G Rap, I ain't gonna say Kool G Rap got washed. Kool G Rap verse was decent. 38 Special verse might have been better, but it was a good verse for it. Kool G
Rap did better than Lloyd Banks.
He didn't get washed as bad as Banks did.
I think that goes to say how much that 38 Special had respect for Lloyd. He was like, you know what, I got to.
But Con was on there too, though.
Yeah, he was like, I'm on here with Conway and Lloyd. Conway was thinking the same thing. I'm on here with 38 and Lloyd. I got to go hard. And Lloyd was like, I'm OG in here. Let me go ahead and bless him. Bless them. And then they.
Did you think you did?
Yeah. And then they heard it and they was like, oh, that's fire. We can't let the God do that. And then they went back.
Had their verses
they
laid
went back
already.
They went back.
They heard
and was
Banks
like,
and was like, nah, I ain't gotta redo
punch
it.
this up. Get it something better.
I don't sound like I'm hating on Banks. I'm not hating on Banks. I love Banks, bro. Banks is one of my personal, like, in my lifetime, at one point, Banks was one of my top 5 rappers, bro. I love Banks. I'm like, the old Banks shit, I love it, bro. But like that new Banks stuff is not hitting the same. So I'm gonna say it is definitely cap. All right, this is the last one. Now, Tyler, I send this to you, bro. It's the inbox. I want my boy Craig to see this, and I want to get his thoughts on this. I'm not gonna really stop. We're gonna let her explain this, and then I'm gonna get to the cap or fact. Essentially, what this lady kind of thinks is us as black people, we might be aliens. But I want you to listen to her explanation.
Niggas TikToks.
All right, let's get into why she think we might be aliens.
Y'all know how when our skin turns green or when we wear copper or fake jewelry? Watch this.
So when you turn green from wearing that necklace or that ring or that bracelet or that watch,
put this music behind anything,
them earrings, you're exposing your true skin color.
Wow. Now who?
Stay with me. Melanin and plants go through the same photosynthesis. We absorb the sun the same as plants do. The only difference we have with plants is that they have magnesium and we have iron. Now, we know that our bodies are made up of a lot of water, almost 80%, 75. A lot of oxygen. What color does iron take when it's in water?
Just stop your video. You finished it. The only difference is that we different. The only difference is that we not plants. So melanin might make them turn the color, and then I'll make,
Hey, let's let her live with her.
We iron, and iron is brown.
You gotta let her live with her explanation, and then we gonna say is she, because there's a lot of people that's kind of agreeing with Shorty. Is this cap or fact? Let's go.
Now we know that our bodies are made up of a lot of water, almost 80%, 75. A lot of oxygen. What color does iron take when it's in water? That would explain why we are copper-colored beings. Now, when a leaf dies or falls in frequency, it turns the same color of our copper-colored skin. It loses its green color. They also try to say that the green veins we see in our skin is just a trick of light. Now, some babies are also born with green skin patches on them. And they didn't have no fake jewelry. And have y'all found it fascinating that babies don't have to drink water?
Yeah, because
you almost have to force them to drink.
Gotta believe that. Babies born with these videos right here, boy. Oh man, this is just hurting.
Let her land. Let her land.
This is hurting the community so much, man. We don't even know how much this is. I bet you the government got this on the radar. This is hurting society, and it's doing something good for them. We just don't know.
I think we know what Craig's answer is. He's leaning at this point.
Some babies are also born with green skin patches on them. And they didn't have no fake jewelry. And have y'all found it fascinating that babies don't have to drink water? You almost have to force them to drink it. Look, top 10 tips to get your kids to drink water, to get them more exposed to this oxygen. And some people say that could be the reason why our bodies age. Because DNA passes down and stays alive forever because it's the magnesium that holds it together and keeps it alive, protects it. Now, plants are green. They don't have iron. They have magnesium. Now, we know in Egypt that Osiris is green. He had green skin, immortality, magnesium. Even when we come out the womb, it says our bodies aren't suited for water for several months. Also, they can't tell where our genes originate. The civilizations that we built, the knowledge that we had. It is the oldest human DNA strain on Earth. What's in our skin is found in space. Y'all can say I'm crazy, but y'all know some of these aliens are different colors. We probably came to this planet with green skin.
We came to this planet with green skin, Craig.
How? She just, whatever, man.
Because our melanin with the magnesium. Is that cap or fact, Craig?
It's nothing but cap. All right? What's another store that sell nothing but hats like lids? It's that. This lady is the problem with this stuff, because it's gonna be somebody who got her on the reaction video and gonna spark up some stupid thing.
There's a lot of people that was saying facts, like she talking real shit. It was a lot of that. That's why I brought this.
That's just because they can't afford real gold. And they skin turn green, so they believe her. This is stupid. All right.
I'm the Incredible Hulk, Craig. Don't you try to violate me. I'm the. You're making me angry, Craig. I'm finna turn to the Hulk on your ass. The green screen ain't gonna be the only thing green in here, Craig. I'm just gonna be invisible when I turn green on your ass. You better
invisible, right? Nah, man. This is dumb and this is stupid. And I'm refraining from calling her those things. But what she talking about is definitely those things. And she would be annoying to talk to on the first date at Applebee's. I'll tell you that. These the type of women that's gonna say you can't take them to Applebee's, let alone you running around thinking your original skin color green. Shut your stupid ass up.
Man, she got magnesium.
Whatever. They ain't gonna do your whole video.
She's a plant.
Only thing different is they got magnesium and we got iron. And what color is iron? So won't that explain why the fuck you brown? You fucking dummy.
Well, she was saying because of the iron with the water is why she got skins of brown.
Yeah, because we water and oxygen. And that's what happens. And I don't even think that make a lot of sense, but it make sense out of what she was saying. I just think it's a reaction of the sun hitting us because everybody is from Africa.
She's a walking plant. She got magnesium in her.
Man,
so
whatever.
Her real skin tone is green.
This bitch
just like mine. I'm the Incredible Hulk.
She don't use deodorant.
She do like she musty. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. She do look like she might be a little tart. She might. I'm just playing shorty. You might. I don't know. You kind of do got that tart.
She one of them crystal wearers.
She's definitely a crystal chick. Mm-hmm. Definitely. I'm gonna say that's cap too. Come on, y'all. That's cap, bro. We're not gonna act like anything about that could potentially be factual. We all know if you green, it's a reason, and it ain't because your jewelry fake. It's because you're scroll. You're fucking scroll. That's the only reason it is to be green.
What's up, man? If y'all enjoyed that video, we got to do it again. I bumped that and it threw me off. It bothered me. This is the type of shit. This is why I don't do ad-libs and raps.